all I want is for the first time in years, centuries, eons, millennia, for millions and millions of years, all I've ever wanted was to see peace and prosperity be brought to my friends, to all of our families, for there to be spiritual common sense, for there to be energy awareness, for there to be compassion, kindness universally, free healthcare, free food, common sense understanding that we take care of each other, that we take care of all things, and we don't, not to the degree that we should or could. And so rather than trying to find dirt on me or reasons to basically, I don't know, try to tear me down, try to tear each other down, you have a war in the Middle East. You have a war in consciousness. You have a huge mass of people who are unintegrated, who are basically killing each other, who are steeped, who are mired in darkness. You had 3, 4 suns that almost went out. You had a war in consciousness. We have a war in consciousness and war in spirituality right now. It's always been ongoing. It's been going since the dawn of time. And so I ask you, where do you think really your focus should be? And who should you be worried about? The guy who's trying to solve it, fix it all? Or the people who are basically ignoring him, who are stepping on others, stepping on my friends, making their lives miserable, making your lives miserable, making our community's lives miserable. We're not listening to them. Twitch, Twitter, Reddit. You got some pretty screwed up thinking out there. You got a lot of negative darkness. A lot of people who are very keen on basically judgment, on not helping one another. And they never really have been. They say that they want to be, but they never take action. So who's really to blame? Consciousness. It's what we've all been going through. I want for your families what I want for mine. Peace, prosperity, success, fulfillment, abundance, care for your children, wealth and care for your children, success, fulfillment. I want your desires fulfilled. I want your goals fulfilled. I want you to have easy lives. I want you to not have to work all day just to live, to make a living. What the fuck are we doing, guys? Guys, if an alien came over here to this planet and was trying to seek help, he wouldn't get very much. Unless he did or looked at something very extraordinary. And you guys would probably kill him or jail him or try to put him away. You would mistreat him. Hell, he probably wouldn't be able to come down here if you guys saw him. You would blow his UFO to smithereens, a shuttlecraft. Anything that didn't look like yours. Anything that flew over your restricted airspaces. There's a war on consciousness, a war on this, a war on that. And for lifetimes I've been trying to solve it. And now I am. Now I'm at a point where I can. And that's exciting. So who am I? Well, who are you? And who do you want to be in all of this? That's the question you really should be asking. What is it that you want for your families? if you're going to decide that you're going to have any. Do you like the death rates? Do you like the infertility? Do you like the infertility rates? Do you like the wars? Do you like the darkness? Do you like working basically all your lives just to survive? Do you like your sense of fulfillment right now? Are you very happy? Are you happy in your lives? Are you happy at all? Have you found peace? Have you found fulfillment? Are your needs and desires being met? Are all of them? Probably not. I can feel that. You're not very happy, are you? Not many of you. And so, me and my friends, we're doing our best to make the world happy in the best ways that we can. And that's all that we really desire. We're not looking for big financial gains or monetary success. We're just looking for a place in our community where we fit in. We want people to smile, to be happy, because when you smile, we feel it. It makes us happy. Making you laugh makes us laugh. Bringing you joy, bringing you peace, comforting you, holding your families, holding your hearts. That's the best joy that I have. That's the best honor that I have. If I'm not doing that, I am dishonoring my Akash. I'm dishonoring my entire lifetime experience. I have to be doing something. And so I will, and so I am. And I always will be. You have animals which are very quick to turn on each other, on us. And it needn't be like this. Our neighbors' dogs, they're constantly fighting. Mothers and fathers arguing with their children. Basically not letting them live. Stuff like that. The health of our Earth, our planet, the rate of our oxygen production is low because we basically neglected the Earth for eons, for cycles, for centuries. We haven't taken care of it. We haven't taken care of it very much at all. We haven't bothered to. We haven't even understood the process. We haven't understood anything about it. Do you understand your own bodies? Do you understand nature? Can you connect to the trees, to the plants, to the animals? Can you feel what they feel, what they're going through, and what they need, cellularly, minerally, in minerals and elements, in energy, in circulation? Do you feel how circulation is good for you, how happiness is good for you, how joy is good for you, how it is sacred, how it is something to be protected at almost all costs, your peace, your happiness, your fulfillment? And so if I go ramble on Twitter in an unintegrated state, in a low energy state, basically trying to get public awareness, trying to draw people's attention to the people who basically they ignored and they neglected and almost killed. They were going to kill my friends. And you guys treat me as the enemy? Treat us some kind of like little You're going to slap me on the wrist and treat me as the bad guy? Give me no allowance of thought, of contacting others while basically the world continues, while basically the world just becomes a mess, while my friends' health suffers, and I can't know, and I'm not aware because I can't read their messages, I can't connect to them in time. Energetic sensitivity is what it is. And guys aren't endowed with very much of it. We need to physically see, we need to physically tune in, and that takes energy. And it's a very low energy process, and that's online. It's on these devices. It's very easy to keep up to date with my friends' posts, but they don't always post on YouTube. They post on Twitter, because that's what it's meant for. You can spam those feeds. My friends, they want to keep their timelines very neat, very proper looking. And the only way sometimes that they can get my awareness is basically posting on those feeds. And I need access to them, guys. and you're keeping me from them. You were. And so if you try to take me down, if you try to disrupt the peace and the lives of my friends, you better be expecting a fucking war. Because unlike you, I'm relentless. And I won't stop. I won't stop until you're no longer an obstacle. Until I've made my point clear. Unlike you pedantic little shits, I actually give a shit about your families. I actually give a shit about your souls, your fulfillment. About your peace, about your neglected peace, your desires for happiness. Which you in your own darkness are neglecting. What are you doing? What are you accomplishing? Your communities are miserable. You guys are ignoring them. You're not listening to their needs. When they ask you for things, you don't respond on time. Because you have you have processes which basically have to go through you, an individual person, instead of just letting it be free and open. YouTube, before all this management shit, used to be free and open, guys. People could do almost whatever the hell they want within the regulations, rules of like basically staying PG or PG-13. They have to stay below rated R, and that's it. Post whatever the hell you want. Keep it kid friendly. Keep it copacetic. Now we have Twitter and we have Twitch and all this all this over management, all this over policing, police brutality, police shootings. They killed a mother basically because they didn't understand her needs for biology. They basically kept her from taking care of herself. And you have people who are unintegrated in darkness who can't explain these things. You can't explain what they're going through. And when you push them into a negative and low state, they attack. The reason the war is in the Middle East, it's basically been going on for a long time. As go the Jews, so go the rest of the earth. What goes on in your neighbor's country happens to you as well. It affects your consciousness, it affects your peace. Do you like the wars? Do you like the missiles? Someone needs to stay on top of that. And now that I'm finally at a point where I can. You guys have no idea. You're literally locked in the matrix of consciousness. And you always have been. While you guys ignore and neglect your own cycles. Being fed all this poor quality food. Neglecting your planet, neglecting each other. Locked in cycles of habits where you're basically not really fully paying attention to each other. And for the first time in eons, we're at a point where we don't have a huge dark conglomerate construct known as the Illuminati, basically puppeteering everything from behind the scenes, making things dark, making things convoluted, making things hard, keeping people from basically experiencing spirituality, from experiencing growth, from experiencing happiness. Up until November 11th, just last year, 2023, we started in 2013. Twitter would not have been possible. All this free, beautiful experience that you guys are experiencing with the VTuber world and all this like beautiful music and all this like production of quality of just being able to share your bodies, being able to have a space where you can talk about just anything and not be shot down for it, not be hunted for it, for speaking, for being, not be hunted down for speaking the truth, for trying to push forward technology in a beautiful, positive way. That's never happened before, guys. We had a dark mass in consciousness who would literally try to stop you. They would hunt your families down. They would hunt your families down, and they would silence you. And you know about them. You know about that. Jim Carrey, Kanye West, the Illuminati. They were some deep, dark shit, man. And emotionally, perceptively, aware on the edge of my conscience, I could feel that. I could feel everything that they were about. I couldn't explain it. I just knew I had to take care of them. I knew how to settle their needs. I had to integrate them. I had to scatter them. And for months, that's basically what I did without fatalities. But then basically, I was left alone. People that I reached out to, Healing Winds, they basically neglected me. They didn't pay attention to my needs, my physical needs, neglected the health of my vessel during a time when I really needed it. And we lost a lot. And the only way to basically take care of them at that point, was to kill them, because it's very easy. It's a lot harder to heal something than it is to simply destroy it. I don't need weapons to affect you. I am the weapon. I use energy. If you were to come up to me, I could basically destroy all your organs. I could tell them to die. But that's very easy to do. It's a lot harder to heal them. It's much, much harder. So I don't want to do that. It's not even something I even consider. But it's very, very easy to do for me. Not for you, because you haven't practiced. It's taken me months to get to this point. Years, a decade. I've been working on energy awareness for a little over a decade, since 2013. I knew that college was a scam. It's not what it was all about. That was gonna help me help the world. That wasn't what the world needed, was for me to get intellectually smart. We don't need another intellectually smart person. What we need is a person who has experience, who works with energy. I was going to say imagination is greater than knowledge, and it is. Because all this knowledge, it keeps you locked up in cycles of limitations, basically. It doesn't help you that much, does it? It doesn't make you that fulfilled, does it? And a lot of us don't need a study unless we lose all memories. And so I ask you, where are you placing your focus, and where should you actually be focused upon? You can check out my Twitter. You can check out my posts. Most of them are happy. 95% of them are happy. Until you ignore me, and until you neglect my friends, then I'm very pissed off. And then you put me in a place where I don't want to be, in both energy and attitude and emotion. You bring out my wrath, and you experience some of that, some of you. How dare you treat this as inconsequential? The situation that has been brought upon my friends. You guys disrupted their lives for months. For months, they could have been having a source of income, a source of revenue, a source of views. People could have been watching the videos, and it could have counted towards something for months. And this whole time, since April, you've disrupted half of their works from their channels. That's their portfolio, that's their history, that's their lives. They worked long and hard hours for that, man. They poured their fucking hearts and souls in that. And you guys treat it as nothing? You guys treat it as inconsequential? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? You want to bring on the fire? You want to bring on the rage? Then challenge me. Challenge me directly. Don't challenge my friends. Don't take it on my goddamn friends. Motherfucker. all right. Just having a talk. Friendly fireside chat. I don't care what you do to me. But if you affect the lives of my friends, I'm coming after you. And I will rain down hell upon you, you little shit. You basically brought it on yourself. Don't challenge the peace of a peaceful man. There's a reason why he's so gentle. There's a reason why he smiles and why he's so happy. Because there's a lot that he wants to protect. I'm just trying to raise a kingdom. And if you try to tear me down, I will tear yours down. And I would tear it down to the ground. I'll burn it to the fucking ground. Bet me. I love you guys. Those words weren't directed to my friends. They were directed to those in consciousness who needed to hear them. Kauai Studios, Production Kauai. I don't know why I get that wrong. Those managers sought to kidnap my friends. They were going to rape them, and they would have killed one accidentally. And then my friend would have basically killed herself just out of grief and misery for not being able to explain this to anyone. Not feeling like she could. She had a community that wouldn't listen to her, that wouldn't understand. How could she? How could they? So yes, about that, I am very fucking angry that you guys ignored it and neglected that. Because they're still alive, they're still here with us. And I treat them as valuable. Do you? When you block their videos, when you put copyright management, do you value them still? Like I do? No. You're still locked in your own habit patterns. We all just want to be happy. We all just want to be fulfilled, and we just all want to connect with our communities. Is that too much to ask? People make assumptions about everything. You don't know what a person is going through. You don't even know what I'm going through. Out here, neglected, on my own, with a neck injury. I broke my neck twice. I broke my lower back once in a motorcycle crash. I hit the road. It twisted my spine in half. And it broke and severed my nerves. I've experienced diabetes. I basically experienced atrophy to the largest degree where it consumed over about 18% of my body. I lost 20 pounds overnight. That was basically just to restore nervous function. So who am I? I am the doctor. And I'm here fixing consciousness, bringing awareness, fixing the world. That's what I'm all about. What are you all about? And how do you measure up to that? And what are you trying to do by targeting me? By targeting any of us? By involving yourself in any of our lives when all this stuff is going on in consciousness? We don't have world peace. We haven't solved the hunger crisis. We haven't solved the housing crisis either. because no one's caring about each other. You like it so far? All the ones homeless in California, all the ones who got homeless in Australia, basically due to the fires, due to a lack of humidity. We need trees to basically slow down the thermal cycles from the winds. Thermal gradients create winds. It creates air movement. And these pick up speed when there's no vegetation to help stop and absorb it. Trees use that for their circulation. It's a huge force which they capture. And that swaying motion helps to cycle up nutrients through the columns through capillary action. Blood vessels, trees vessels, all vessels, nerves, blood vessels included, have one-way valves. Any movement basically circulates the whole system. That's why when you press upon any part of yourself, it feels good. There's a circulation, there's a needed movement which is happening. Trees need that movement. And we need trees to capture that energy. Otherwise, it gathers up speed. A butterfly flaps, picks up speed, turmoils, and then you have a tornado or hurricane. You have too fast winds, you have too dry air. You have not enough rain being produced because you need the pollen to basically disperse into the atmosphere so that condensation can collect it down or on it and drop down to the earth. That's why basically the government has been seeding the atmosphere. Aluminum is not toxic, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry for shouting. But I have to get your awareness somehow. I have to express my voice and my attitude. I have to express the indignation which I feel, what has been dealt towards my friends. Because because amends haven't been made. Still. This was in 2022? The beginning of 2023? Since April 7th? You guys affected all their accounts, all their lives? Go to any major YouTuber, any major YouTube channel, and I want you to look at all those comments, all their comments, look at all their channels, look at all the shorts, all their history, see them all. Every little fucking comment. And I want you to basically just imagine that every comment, the entire comment section, the likes, the history, the view count, all got reduced to 0 and got uploaded on another channel. And that's basically what you did to these girls, to my friends. And you want me to sit idly by and do nothing and say nothing about it? How dare you? We're not some goddamn doormats to walk over, guys. These are our works that you disrupted, that you're not allowing us to post on our own channels. Basically because YouTube, some management, some guys who don't even care about you, allow it, or are demanding this, or basically keeping us from this. You have Twitch managers which are over-concerned, preventing people from sharing happiness, basically making the entire space a bit miserable every now and then. Making it hard to share videos, making it hard to include background noises, background music, background sounds from fucking Minecraft. Rain sounds are copyrighted? Copyrighted? What the fuck? You can basically get blocked for almost anything. You're not even nude, or like expressing nudity, and you get blocked. It's like you get blocked for speaking the truth. What the fuck? Reddit, what the fuck are you guys gone? What the fuck are you guys going through? What the fuck are you guys on? Shit, man. What we're dealing with, guys. It's a lot of bullshit in consciousness, trust me. And so, okay. This is my clearing arc. I'm going to let you guys know that I yelled very loudly in this video. But how dare they do that to my friends? You expect me to sit peacefully, idly by? You guys didn't even honor them. You guys don't even deserve them. And they don't deserve you to have you as their managers, as their leaders, if you don't care about them. If you don't care about people, you shouldn't be in a leadership role. Period. We elect you, we put you into systems of power because we basically trust you to do what's best for us. It's about we, the people, guys. It isn't about you being exclusive, being the CEO of a company. I'm not talking about Elon. I'm talking about all the rest of you. Basically all in your self-concerned little ideal zones, basically gathering, accruing your own wealth while ignoring and neglecting and mistreating everyone else, mistreating all others. Guys, what the hell? What the Sam's fuck? Man, that pisses me off. Really, it does. So please don't. There's a reason why I haven't really spoken about this, because I was too angry to really carefully voice these words in a way that made communal sense, that was copacetic, that I could speak calmly and cleverly, kindly about these things. But rage, emotion has to be expressed in order for you all to understand the depth of consciousness of what I went through, what happened, and how much it means to me. If you don't care about others, you should not be in a leadership role. If you aren't taking care of us, we don't deserve to take care of you. If you will not honor us, we will not honor you. If you don't take care of this planet, it can't take care of you. And I hope you all have realized that. The huge, colossal failing that we have in consciousness over in California, over in Australia, people not getting care on time. Insurance companies failing them. Policies failing them. Leadership failing them. Leadership failing us. Management failing us. Old systems which don't work and which never really have. And the only reason I haven't been more integrated, because I've basically been saving it all for you guys. Because if I don't, you guys stay in darkness, and you guys do whatever the fuck you want. You march right over people. People kill each other. People say and do stupid things. People react poorly. People react angrily. And so if you want to challenge me, you're going to see very much how much I have been holding back and how patient I've been with the whole process. Most fruits on the outside are treated with pesticides. You guys want to spit that out? You'll feel it if it's coating the outsides. And so, who am I to speak so strongly about specific subjects, but to still care about you all? Because I do, and I always will. Who am I? I am the doctor. I'm the guy who probably... There isn't a soul in this universe who cares more about you all than I do. And you can take that to the bank, baby. There is not a soul on this earth who cares more than I do. I care about you all so much that I can't even stand it. And if this is how you treat me, expect, to those of you on Reddit, YouTube, those certain ones on Twitter, expect to feel your energy be taxed, be waned. Expect to feel your energy wane periodically. And if I do it too often, you will age. And you will die early. And that's not something that I want to do. Because when we hurt you, we hurt us. We feel it as well. It affects our consciousness. You being in a tired, hurtful, stressed out state, if you are tired, cold, and hungry, we feel it. We feel your needs. They cannot be neglected. We cannot just simply push our hate or harm onto others. If that makes sense. That's why whenever you hurt, whenever you are, or whenever any one of you are in sickness, we feel it. We are aware. By the way, whenever I motion down like that with my fingers, that's basically literally me dropping resources from the ethers. Yeah, how dare you guys, man, what the fuck? You too. Is it any wonder why I was so voiceful? And for me, basically doing my best to honor my friends, for you guys to try to, for me trying to get you guys to honor them as well, for you to watch their own videos for once, instead of actually just deleting them, deleting their entire fucking accounts, all their old works. If y'all had spent like the 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, 5 fucking seconds watching any one of their goddamn videos, you would have seen that these girls were angels. And you would have wondered, where the hell are these orders coming from? What screwed up mismanagement caused this? It's asking, what screwed up management is asking for this? What the fuck? What the sans hell? What the goddamn, man, what the fuck? Man, shit, motherfucker. I haven't even seen all their videos yet. The ones that y'all deleted. And here I am trying to bring you guys to public awareness, and then you guys blocked my account for it. I can understand why. I was doing so from an unintegrated space, from a sort of low energy space. I wasn't tuning into my own energy centers. I wasn't tuning in, making time for myself. So the way I was doing it was a bit in a low energy consciousness, but you could have got my attention a little more peacefully, more gradually. You could have let me keep my account. You could have let me peacefully know. Say, hey, you can't do that. And I get that now. I understand it now. And for someone who's recently lost all their memories, I really didn't back then. I didn't really have any tact. Look at me, being all upset. The anger of a good man. There's a reason why he doesn't or hasn't acted, because when he does, he knows it will hurt. He doesn't like doing it, but it's the only way he can get some of you guys' attention. It's the only way he can get your attention. I've literally saved you all from the darkest force on the earth, and that was the Illuminati. It was a team of about 3,000. And yet in the Middle East, there's almost a number about 100 times that much. That's a lot of people to clear. Even just one of you has a lot to clear. It's almost more than I can handle on my own. It takes a lot of time to, even with all these thousands, I command tens of thousands of millions of people of energy, of 10,000. I command tens of thousands of millions of people. I'm utilizing them all to help clear in consciousness, and it still take. We haven't really even gotten started yet because we basically had to recover just about everything in consciousness and energy. Because we had a war, we had to literally reset everything. So while you guys were all dicking around and doing your own things, now we can finally focus on what we came here for, which is clearing you all, making you all aware, bringing peace and happiness to your lives, clarity. I may be powerful, but I'm just one man. I need help as well. And that's why I count upon my friends. People who actually care, goddammit. And who are my friends. Because I feel them every day. They help me to heal. And I thank them profusely for it. So if you guys could please leave me, both me and them alone, we would greatly appreciate it. We're just trying to clear the world. We're just trying to clear consciousness. The sun next. Basically below reserves right now. basically each time that I do that to the sun, with the sun, it gets warmer. It gets warmer and warmer. So I'll do it again. Again. Oh, shit. It's getting harder. In each sun, in each gathering point, there are trillions upon trillions of souls. There are uncountless billions in a collection point, and they radiate out both heat and light. They radiate both heat and light. And it takes a focus and awareness of consciousness, of energy and intent to do so. It's something which they steadily regenerate over time. And you can feel how bright it is. Check the news forecast around the world, see how much warmer it's going, see how much warmer it gets. That was about 13%. 13% overall ability. I think up from about 122. No, we still need to recover the rest of them. And it hurts, man. Doing this constantly, continuously. Because those are tired now. About 125%. Fucking bright. Fuck yeah. Sending love out to them steadily increases their energy. It's not by much, it's by percentage, by degrees. If you do the whole sun at once, there are those on the surface face of it. That's where all the stronger ones are. Those are the ones who have been reinforced. Basically, their soul bodies, their energetic forms are strengthened or enhanced. They're densified, they're stronger. And the ones behind them literally put their hands up upon behind their backs, and they give them energy because they are the strongest, and all they need is energy to keep radiating. And those stronger ones have a better transmutation force. They utilize that energy better. They send it out more strongly. It's more efficient that way. And that's what you feel now. That's what I feel. I'm going to have to cut this short, but just to record just a little bit more. There's a reason why I cut my hair short, so I can rub my head fully. Oh, because it needs it. Circulation is a need and a must. That's why I keep urging all of you to stay active, to do exercises, to stay healthy, stay in movement. The body strives in movement. You need circulation, you need movement in order to survive, in order to stay healthy. Without it, you will die. You will stagnate. You can't live without it. Your heart, your nervous system wasn't set up for it. It wasn't designed for that. It was designed for active movement. That's why the child of kingdom, you will know the kingdom of God through a child's eyes. How they live life is how you should be living life. There are no adults. There are no adults. There are just mature child souls. We're all caring for each other in the same way as best we can. For the command. Save your energy, radiate out a little bit more steadily. The current ability is about 162% over what it used to be. However, they need to radiate lower than that. If they try to push everything they have, they will exhaust it too quickly. Angelic soul consciousness has a tendency to do that, but the temperatures are going to be much more stabilized, much more balanced. Okay. Pulling energy to myself. Dropping energy down. Putting the force of consciousness behind me. That's about all I feel. That's about all I can do. I'm at a comfortable, healthy level of reserves now. But they're not going to radiate too hard, but temperatures will increase. Check your temperature weather forecasts. They don't match up. All right, peace. If I have anything else, I will save it out to the right in my comment section. I'll let you guys know pretty much everything about the process, as much as we can, much as I can. See you guys. And basically, thanks for participating. Thanks for being of service. Thanks for being alive at this time. I care about you as much as my own families. If you would let me. If you would stop trying to fight me. And maybe you can't even do that because of the darkness, unintegrated consciousness. It's all one thing. It's the same thing we've been fighting for generations, for eons. Doctor out.